Right, so I've just spent 5 days at work while it was beautiful and sunny. I come back to work down here in wonderful West Wales, and look at the state of it. This typifies the UK weather. Look, it's absolutely horrendous. It's absolutely laying it down. Right, took us the keys. Forgot the keys. I'm getting cold. Right, I'm down here, down at the unit. Wet through. Wet, windy, West Wales. Why would you? I keep trying to wipe the lens. It just keeps getting covered in water again. There we are, blue seal behind us. I'm just going to the unit. Look at it. Not a happy bunny. So while I'm in here trying to outwait the rain, I thought I'd say a quick thank you to whoever it was who bought us these. Thank you very much. I was told by the marina that these have been in the office, in the marina office, for ages, and we didn't know they were there. So somebody sent them to the marina. Thank you very, very much. They also got us some discs, very useful too. Big thank you. Don't know who you are, make yourself known, but that's absolutely fabulous. They're going to be very, very handy, as you've probably seen. So I can't put it off any longer. It's time to take these rudder skeletons and to try and get a skin over the top of them. Wish me luck. So I'm going to start by just removing that top rib. Well, it's the bottom rib, if you remember. The one that's kind of a bit skew-whiff on both of the rudders and it's got a hole in it that doesn't need to be in there. I'll just remove those, just get them out of the way for the time being, and then we'll make some more of those in a bit to put on the top. Right, had a battery on my new camera. I've got another one in the van, but it's too far a walk. It's all the way down there. Right, so this far. I'm going to leave this overnight now. It's almost there. We're just working with it bit by bit. And hopefully tomorrow when I come back and get this side finished. Right, I put the battery in. Walk down, I'm going in a minute. Yeah, so 90% got the skin on one side. I'm just going to leave it. There's a bit of headspace needed just to make sure everything's lined up perfectly before we start welding it and we can't move it anymore. Right, I'll see you in the morning, which for you will be a few seconds. Right, fresh new day. It's been raining again. It's windy today, so I'm not too sure if we're going to be able to do the welding. I do have some flux core. I've got a small reel of it, but I don't know, I might hang out. I've got to kind of rewire it all up again, and I'm feeling a bit lazy. We'll see how we go. If we have some hassle, we'll put the flux core on. If not, we'll continue using the gas. Right, let me get everything out of the garage again. As you look, if you look down the end, there's a bit of distortion. It bends in more here at the top than at the bottom. And there's a reason for that, is that this is closer to us than it should be. And the reason behind that is there's an angle here. The rudder takes on this angled shape. So as it comes over the back here, it bends more. So I'm just going to try and shape this a little bit. Got a doggy. Hello, dog. Who are you? How you doing? Oh, friendly dog. So, as I said, I think we need just to line this up, and then I think we need to cut. So you can see if we put that bar there, you can see the angle the rudder takes. Ends down there. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to get a longer piece of bar because I'm actually going to finish the back of the rudder with this bar just to give it a bit of a rounded edge, because sharp edges cause turbulence. We'll just have a little bit of a rounding on the trailing edge of this rudder. Right, a lot of jiggery-pokery, and what's important is that this trailing edge is straight, and it did take a little bit of persuasion, but if we just put this straight edge in, that is probably as straight as we're going to get it. So I've revised my plan. I found that a much better way. Steel pipe either side, this on this edge, just to keep that edge straight. And now
It's hard to do it with one hand, but believe you me, that's about perfect. I think I've got it there. That's perfection. So we've got a nice straight leading edge. So what I'm going to do is just get some welds in there now so it doesn't move. Right, what I'm attempting to do here is escape the wind. So I've just come into the doorway of the garage. You can't get into the garage because it's full of storage stuff from the big house that we used to have. It's a bit less drafty in here. Some of the welds I was doing, you got a bit of wind and they went a bit porous. So here I am inside the garage doing a little bit of welding. I just wanted to mention the awesome JCB die grinder. I got a good discount on this again, and that's thanks to you for the discounts that JCB give me. This thing, I've got to say, is absolutely unbelievable. It doesn't half chew through the metal, and the batteries last ages, variable power, all that kind of jazz. But I've been getting some discount now because I use the tools when we're renovating blue steel, and I use them because the tools are good. And because of that, they give me discount. And I've been having a little moan at them and saying that it's all right me getting discount. I wanted to get some discount for you. So if I'm showing people the links for these, I wanted them to give you some discount, and they've agreed. So you get 5% off all these tools, all the JCB tools, if you decide to want to buy them. So it's Blue Steel 5. I'll put the link down below. If you use that code, you get 5% off, and I do recommend them. That's not me being a shill, that's me actually being a fan of the JCB Pro tools. The standard tools, well, I don't know much about those, but the Pro line, this is a new line, they're absolutely fantastic, and they're a good price too, particularly with 5% off. Right, that's the skin on one rudder. You don't want to watch me do the same the second, so let's do it all over again, but this time to music.
Caught behind Venetian blinds, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Hey, look at me, man, what I've become. I've been running east, looking for a sunset, digging deep since '99. What I thought was gone was sitting in my pocket in plain sight all along. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges, you give, you get to keep. So long, farewell, bye-bye. Let's have a toast for those lost old eyes. And my crooked little heart that seems so rebellious is falling apart right now. I'm bleeding, an easy kill, gonna leave it all behind. I think it's time for me to go, burn all bridges. All I know, I got lost along the way, fell between the fold, pulling stitches. Time to let go, so come what may. Caught behind the Elysian lines, out of reach for the city lights. This ain't where I belong. Look at me, mama, what I've
Now, it turns out I've not been thanking enough of you enough. My bad, but people keep becoming members on our YouTube, and I don't notice. YouTube doesn't send you any kind of notification or anything like that. And it's not always intuitive, not to me anyway. And recently I was having a look through, and there's loads of people who have become members, and I haven't said hello and thank you. So I wanted to quickly apologise, but also catch up. I've got some names here. If I've missed your name, let me know. A big thank you to Kevin Amat, if that's how you pronounce your name. Chris Froggatt, who sent me some welding lenses. Tanya Atkins, Bazza, Charlene Howd, and I'm going to read this, Svenung Ernsten. I hope I've got that halfway right. Richard Barnes, Roland Curtis, Steve Addis, and Sophie, Lady Music. So thank you. I kind of missed you out when I've been thanking people. I'm a little bit slack at putting posts on things like Patreon and members and things like that. I'm not the greatest, but I'm a little bit better on our WhatsApp group, the Blue Seal Legends WhatsApp group. So if you have contributed in some way and you haven't got the invite to join us on WhatsApp, reach out to me and I'll send you the invite. Anyway, let's crack on. That's 2 semi-skinned rudders because they are skinned on this side, but they're not skinned on this side. So they're looking pretty good. I kind of like them. I'm doing really, really well. They take a lot longer than what I thought they'd be. I've been doing a lot of messing around jiggery-pokery, making sure everything's right, but they're nearly finished, so I'm really, really pleased. So all we've got left to do is just skin the other side and put the cap on. But that's going to have to wait. Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget, give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, clank the bell icon. Don't forget, click the hype button too. Leave us a comment. And until the next video, thanks for watching. Bye for now.